Welcome to another episode of Making with Miss Jessi. Today's really a special day because it's episode 5. I never thought I would have 5 episodes. I thought I would have 1 episode, but you guys like it, so I'm still making them. Today's episode is Passover crafts. So before we can get into it, I need to get ready. I'm back. I'm ready for my Passover crafts in my Passover shirt. Let me get what we're gonna need. It looks like a lot of stuff this time, but I promise you it's not. We need paint, whatever kind you have. If you have kid paint or if you have acrylic paint, that will work. You're also going to need matzah. This is a box from last year, but as somebody once told me, matzah never goes stale. It is stale. So if you have fresh from for this year, that's fine too. You will need some paper. In this case, I have cardstock just because it's a little bit firmer. And you will need paintbrushes. And then if you'd like to go a step further, you would also need a stapler and possibly a Sharpie. I'm gonna get set up and then we'll be ready to craft. As you can see, I have my art studio set up. We're gonna actually use our matzah as our canvas today. But because matzah is super, super crumbly, I did put a paper towel, or I'm sorry, this is a placemat down, but you can use a paper towel. And we're gonna get started in just a minute. But I'm set up for 2, so I really need some help. Help! Help! Okay, sounds like somebody's coming. Let me put my mask on so I'm ready when they come in.
Hey Jess, what's wrong?
Oh, come do art with me.
You yelled to have art done?
Yeah.
You need help with art?
I need help with art.
You know my artistic talent.
This is a project that you could totally do to help me out.
Are we eating matzah today?
No, this is our canvas.
Oh, this is new.
We're gonna make some matzah prints today.
Okay.
So I have a plate that you can use as your canvas.
Okay.
With all these colors.
I like it.
And we are going to paint on our matzah. Now, in order to make sure that, because matzah is super dry, we need to add enough paint that it's saturated, but not mushy.
Wow, this looks like fun, Jess, but I've never done this before.
That's okay. We'll do it together.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm going to start with some red.
Oh, we're putting it in here.
Well, this way it almost acts like a palette.
Okay.
And you can do whatever colors you want. So I think I'm going to go red and purple.
Green.
I'm going to paint with...
It could be Christmas matzah.
Christmas matzah. That will be a first.
Yellow.
Oh, this brush is up. And you want to really make sure you're getting a lot of paint.
Oh, you're painting already. Holy smokes, I am the slowpoke, aren't I?
That's okay. I had my idea.
What's the water for?
That's to rinse out your paintbrush if you want to switch colors.
Oh, okay. So we're just painting. You're not making anything.
I'm going to paint purple polka dots on my red matzah.
Oh.
So you're going to paint your matzah any way you want, but keep in mind that you have to go kind of quickly so it doesn't dry.
So that what doesn't dry?
The paint.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because we're actually going to use our matzah to make prints.
Oh.
And then we can use the prints to do things like greeting cards or matzah covers. And a couple other things that I'll show you when we're done.
You should have done this at preschool. The kids would have loved making.
I did do this at preschool.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I was thinking about all the times we go to your house for Seder. Those of you who don't know, this lovely lady is my mother-in-law. And I
am her mother-in-law.
And we go to her house for Seder. And one of the things that I notice every year is there's a matzah cover that my brother-in-law made. And then there's stuff that my kids have made. And it's part of the fun of Passover is seeing all the different things that we've made in the past that make it to the table every year.
All right, what's next, Jess? Do I make more than one color?
If you'd like to, you can see I'm putting polka dots on mine.
Oh, I don't like that one. Okay, let's take
So you can see this is not a mess-free day. I think I'm going to try and do some yellow little dots, but you gotta go quick.
Okay, I'm going.
And then, oh, heart's perfect. So when you're done with your design,
one more. All right, look, I'm done.
When you're done with your design, you're gonna grab a piece of the paper.
Okay.
And we have, ours is kind of shiny on one side. You want to use the flat side.
Look at the mess I made. You're
wait, go this way. You put your paper, your matzah back down.
Oh.
Put the paper on top.
My paper's on. Okay.
And then just kind of rub and push the paper on the matzah.
What a neat idea.
I tried it.
I hope the folks at home will try this. This is something really nice.
And then when you pick it up, it's going to give you a matzah print. So it's not going to be the full artwork you did because it's got all the different ridges.
Look at that.
But it's going to give you a different idea of the matzah.
Jess, I bet you could do this with a piece of fabric too and make it your matzah cover.
You probably could. I'm actually going to show
I
us.
love it.
In a little bit, I'm going to show everybody, once these are dry, how you can turn this into a paper matzah cover.
Wow, Jess, it's great. Oh,
they're very cool.
I'll be telling the preschool teachers about this.
And you can do it as many times as you want. So this one has only had a little bit of paint, but you can kind of put another print on top.
Go the other way. Let's see.
Let's see.
It's like an abstract piece of art.
I like the idea of going the other way too.
Oh, look.
Oh, it looks like a crisscross, or like a crosshatch.
Really
That's cool.
Nice. I like it. I'm going to take it back with me to preschool. I have to show this. This is
very cool.
Cute.
So it's really quite easy to do a matzah print. And once these are dry, I'll show you some other things that we can do with them.
Great job, Jess.
Thank you for coming.
I'm glad you yelled help.
I'm glad you heard me yell help.
Have a good day.
You too. See you later.
Bye, folks. Happy Pesach.
Well, the paint is cleaned up, and while these prints dry a little bit more, I thought I would show you some of the things you can make with these prints. And I have some prints that I did yesterday that are already nice and dry. So the first thing I thought I would show you how to make is something pretty easy. You can just take the print and put it on your wall or your refrigerator, or write a little note on it. Happy Passover. Love, Miss Jessi. So it's pretty easy. You can even, if you wanted, fold it in half and use it as a different kind of card. Or at your Seder, if you want, you could make it a place card. So I'm gonna make this one for Elijah. Because you know that prophet, he likes to come and sit at different parts of the table. So there is my place card for Elijah. One thing that I like to do with these matzah prints is make matzah covers. So as part of the Seder, a lot of times you'll have a matzah cover on the table. So in order to do this, you're going to want to cut that paper a little bit bigger than the print of the matzah. And you can see I actually added 3 other sheets of paper here. And then we're just going to go around and staple 3 sides. You can do this with, doesn't have to be a staple. You can, you know, poke holes and use some yarn and sew it up. However you want to do it. And we're just going to go ahead and staple a little bit more. And you have 3 different pockets now to put in a sheet of matzah. Before I add matzah to it though, I do want to label it so I know what goes in here. So we can either label it in English or in Hebrew. I'm going to try my best to make sure my Hebrew handwriting is okay. And I know my Hebrew school students are going to be very happy to tell me if I did it wrong. So, matzah. I don't know if you can see that, but it now says matzah, so we know what's going to be in this one. And if you're going to have a matzah cover, you might as well have an afikoman cover as well. So for this one, I'm just going to fold it in half. And also do a little stapling. And Afikoman is a little bit more tricky to write on there. So I have my little cheat sheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Afikoman on there. There you go. It's not the prettiest handwriting, but I never said I was going to be great at writing in Hebrew. So we have our place cards. We have a little card or decoration. And we have our matzah and Afikoman holders. So we are ready for Seder. I just want to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very, very happy Passover. And I'm looking forward to seeing you for our next episode. Bye.